Mini ministry friends here, all the kids, come on to the front. I have a story and a song for you. Everybody, all the kids, fast.
The little ones?
So we don't miss any time, and I have something special for you. All the kids. You can come and sit right here on the floor if you don't mind.
Yeah.
All the kids.
This is
How you guys doing?
You're gonna like it.
Thank you for being here with us. Wow, look at this.
You see this one in LaMountain when he did it?
Very cool.
He did this one.
Is this all?
He didn't have the kids yet.
All right. Yay. Okay, great. Well, do you guys know what a list is? What's a list? What's a list? There you go. So things for you that you shouldn't forget. So you write them down. That's an example of a list. When I was your age, very small, I come from a big family, so I'm the baby of the family. So my mom would go to work, and she would leave me with my older brothers. And she would leave us all tasks and chores to do inside the house. Even I had mine, very simple ones, but I had mine. I had to sweep the yard and all that. And then she would ask me to do those things. Okay, you have 3 things to do today, and then after you do this and you do your homework and all that, then you can go outside and play. Well, she would come home at night, and then she would ask, so, did you do what I asked you to do? And I was like, oh, Mom, I'm sorry, I forgot. Did you forget to play? No, I remember that. And so every day would be the same excuse. It was just so much, going on in the homework and all that, so I kept forgetting. And then she was like, okay, let's solve that problem. I'm going to start writing it down. So she would write things that I had to do on a piece of paper and put it on the fridge. So I had that list every day. And I got so used to lists today. You see, now I need a list here to see, the songs that I'm going to sing. Otherwise I forget what's next. So I'm just so used to them. But I want to tell you about God's people. You know the story. They were... God freed them from Egypt, and then God was leading them through the desert and all that. And then, that was an example of a people that were very, very forgetful. They would forget things very easily. They would get scared when they should just remember the things that God just did. You know the story, how powerfully God freed them from Egypt, showing that, okay, I'm with you and all my power is for you now. Well, later on they would get afraid of anything in the desert and all of those kind of things. And you know what? One day God decided to have a longer conversation with Moses, the leader. So Moses went up to the mountain, and they took a while talking. They were talking about some serious things up there. And then the people down there, they were just like, it's been a long time that Moses went up to the mountain. Maybe he died, I don't know. How about, I don't think we have a God anymore. How about if we make one? Let's make a God. Let's make a God. And then they just, put together their jewelry and made an animal to adore and make that their God because they thought they didn't have a God anymore. And then God is talking to Moses up there, and God goes, hey, wait a minute, what's happening to my people down there? They made a God to themselves. Have they forgotten me? Have they forgotten what I've done for them? So God was very sad about that. And that's, that's one of the reasons God decided, you know what, I'm going to write a list for these people because they're very forgetful. Yeah, I'm going to write some things that are very, very, very important to me. Okay? And then God wrote which list? The 10 chores. The 10 commandments, things we need to look for and remember every day because they are very, very important to God. So, okay, here we go. I need a volunteer. 2 volunteers. Okay, you and you. Just distribute this among all the kids, 1 per kid. Okay? Go ahead. Fast. All right? So let me, while we do, just give 1 to each one. So let me ask you a question. Now, did God write the 10 Commandments on paper, like my mother? Okay, let's just wait a little bit while they get the cards. All cards? All right, everybody has one? Who has one? Like here, right here. And if by any chance it's not enough, I have many more that I can give you. Okay, there, there, all right, there and there. Okay, now the question, did God write the commandments in a piece of paper? Where did He write it? On stones, and why that? Because it was very important, so it could not be erased, and those commandments should be written in our hearts as well, so we can remember every day. All right, let's do it. Now, this song is a way that I chose to remember the song, to remember the commandments.